YouTube, if I have no block cards in my deck, if the enemy is always attacking with their large attack, when I draw all attacks in my hand, somebody's still got me. And that one person that's got me is Tori. One of my favorite relics for the entirety of the game, and this was just a crazy run with Tori. Friendly reminder, kettleheadpopcorn.com. If you live in the United States, it's 20% off, and you can use code FROST for a free sticker at checkout. Yeah, it's a sale that's going on through just Thursday, so if you want some really tasty popcorn, they got like 16 different flavors. Just go browse the website. Go give them a click. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.
Time Warp FTL, dependent on any type of card played. Cards with name that are also famous movie titled? There's a movie called Doubt? There's a movie called Sucker Punch?
Sucker Punch is a Snyder film.
I'll say it. New Superman's way better. I'll say it.
Snyder done felled off. FR.
New Superman's really good. You should definitely see it.
I thought it would have been Predator, Sucker Punch, Kunai and Time Warp, because they're all things you don't want to encounter when you're out on a walk.
I don't think that particularly makes all that much sense. I like Dagger Throw for its consistency, but Daesh is just really good with Tori. That's because you're a white man and don't have to be afraid of things when you're out on a walk. That's not true. I gotta be afraid of getting asked to donate to charity. Damn, I'm taking expensive-ass cards here.
Brother, you are definitely a white man. Sorry for the bad news.
I didn't think I wasn't. You think I was trying to deny that or some shit? Yo.
And baby snakes.
It's not when I'm out on a walk. I was on a hike. All right, hikes are different than walks. I'm gonna defend hikes until the day I die. Hikes are different than walks.
He's 102% white man. I remember growing up, my parents were like, yeah, don't worry. Our family history is like, we're German and Eastern European.
Hike
and
is some WIPO type shit. NGL walks are what you do when chilling with the homies or clearing you head.
What is WIPO? What you put out? I'd be putting out pog-ass content. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing? White people shit? Huh?
At what pace do you hike, jog, sprint, walk?
At what pace do I hike? Brisk. Brisk. I walk at a brisk pace. Dude, these fights are annoying.
Brisk?
Can you stop attacking me?
Is that where they took your balls?
Also, no, they can't. They literally only attack. Just by the way, these guys only ever attack. So. Tropic Brew is very good. Think of all the donuts, Chad. I really appreciate it. Smile. Yo.
Hike is just walking with obstacles.
Walking has obstacles, man. Walking also has obstacles. You ever walking out? You ever out on a walk and somebody that has like a slightly aggressive acting dog is walking in front of you, and you're like, "Damn, I gotta cross the whole ass street now." That's an obstacle. Bang me? No, I just fight back. Okay, I'm gonna say you're a bad person. Jay, you're a bad person if you're fighting somebody's dog. Straight up. Not a good person. I am asserting my dominance. FR, FR. Glass knife, actually probably needed against Gremlin Up. If a dog is attacking me, I am punting Fido. Man, tell me how you guys really feel. Didn't know my chat was just full of such macho aggro ass people today. Your first ever message on the stream. What up, dude?
Waking has obstacles. You could run into predators, time warps, kunais or sucker punches.
I will literally lay down my life for any dog ever.
Chat's kind of funny right now. Chat is talking about physical combat with canines. That means they'll fight bears too. Damage prevented from Tori, 43. I literally took the path I did because of Tori, so. It's almost like rare relics are good, yeah?
I will literally lay down my life against any dog ever.
No, we don't need the
I
fight.
don't fight bear, I ride them.
You ride bears. That's what you ride bears.
Oh, we'd hand-to-hand a bear.
You think that you could fight a bear hand to hand? You think that? You think you could fight a bear in hand-to-hand combat? If I... Dude, okay, actually, as I was walking through the museum at Kylan's wedding, and we were looking at all the taxidermied animals...
I said I could fight it, not win.
That's fair. As we were looking at all the taxidermied animals, dude, I know what my toxic trait is. I genuinely know what my toxic trait is. And it is thinking
Hi, Daddy.
that
mean
I could be
Dad.
friends
I mean
with
Frost.
any animal alive.
I forgot to sub again,
Spitty,
so
thank you for the
I'm a
60
bit
months.
late, I'm sorry.
I think that I could genuinely befriend any
All
animal.
of chat versus one bear.
That's my toxic trait.
No, but if I met a bear, I could tame him.
Wait, that's actually what I'm saying.
I'm
No, that's-
talking about the LGBT
that's actually what I'm saying.
version.
Oh, you're talking about those bears. No, I got that. Those bears, you know what I'm saying?
This man thinks he could just vibe with a bear.
I literally think that, yes. No, I actually think that. No, and like, I don't have a plan. Somebody in chat said, do you have a, like, what's your plan? I don't have one. It's vibes. It's a vibes-based thing. I genuinely think that I could fuck with the bear. This is a Hassan Piker bit. Chad, you think I watch Hassan Piker? I got one angry DM the last time I said I watched Hassan Piker, laying out all of the things that are like conspiracy theories against him. You don't understand. I don't watch that anymore. Ooh, this is a hard choice. Except I have Tornithopter. So many upgrades here.
Bro about to lose his face to vibes.
Yo, thank you for gifting a sub to Moon, and Mr. Kettlehead. I don't believe that Mr. Kettlehead is actually Kettlehead unless I get a text saying that it is, because Kettlehead's over on YouTube. But maybe it is, who knows? Polar bears are the most chill form of bear? So you're saying that I could chill with a polar bear is what you're saying. You think that if I were to pick a bear that I would go chill with? I should go chill with a bear? Or a polar bear? You'd be pretty chill as it mauls you to death. Nah. It wouldn't do that because we'd be friends.
Isn't polar bear the one that kills for fun?
I don't know if they can kill for fun because there's not enough food in their current environment that they're slowly going extinct. Dude, look at that guy. Wait. Nah, I'm actually gonna be friends with him. Double alchemize or a corpse explosion? Give me the corpse. Pandies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, please. Honestly, actually could be a dripper angle. Yeah, give me the dripper. Yeah, give me the dripper. We heal a lot. I do want this shop. Maybe then the Burning Elite. That's a Red Bull slander? A bear chilling with a Red Bull is slander?
Needs a Coke.
That bear goes kind of fucking hard, dude. How many starter cards do you need to not consider pandies? Just whether or not I think that the other starting card would give me more value. That's like all it is, right? Or the other relics would give me more value. Like, I think this is going to give me more value as I take draw cards than the Pandora's box would give me from just random-ass cards. You know? I don't care about being weakened on turn 1. I only care about the chest. Hey, I got the chest one.
Do the polar bears want the ice caps to melt so they have more drip?
No, I don't think that makes any sense. Look at that perfect block and the perfect lethal this turn. Into the alchemize. Oh! What the fuck? Double backflip? Jack, can you hit a backflip for me real quick? Just one time for the one. Backflip. Dude, we would love an Art of War. Did somebody say the bouncing class is only good with Skull?
Risk of rain reference.
That's really good. Are the relics on the character a Risk of Rain reference? If you would like it to be. I like Distilled Chaos over this. Okay, let's go for the Burning Elites. I'm not freaking scared. I do think it's prettier with an upgrade, though. These guys scare me. I just have to play around Corpse Explosion. So I'm going to try to hit this guy. But if it comes down to it, we might Distilled Chaos next turn. And if Corpse Explosion hits another guy, we just need to be prepped to go a little crazy mode on him. Or we could just wait and just aim it. But I also want to do this so that we have room for it. Hey, it did it on the other guy. Interesting. Hey, can you hit this guy? Thanks, fam. Appreciate that greatly. Really do. They fear you more than they fear me. What, polar bears? But I don't fear them. So yeah, obviously. If they fear me 1%, they fear me more. Because I don't fear them at all. Nice. I have a boot now. That was a 2 HP Burning Elite fight. I think it's good. I might take more damage in this fight, honestly. Thank you, Boot. Polar bear, a tiny little baby snake. Do you want to know why the tiny little baby snake is so scary? Insurance costs. If I get mauled to death by a bear, I'm dead. Gone. Peace. Nothing else. When I get bit by the baby snake, I have to go to the hospital, and then it's $100,000. $100,000. To get the anti-venom. So yeah, just cook me. I'm fine. Frost values a life at $100,000. Yeah, anybody got cash and somebody they want dead? No Fed posting, chat. No Fed posting. No Fed posting. No Fed posting. I'm warning you now. Chat, I'm warning you now. Chat, I'm warning you now. I can't help you if you say some stupid shit.
Fire.
I can't help you. That was so loud too. Magnetism. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Boom!
Daily reminder that Frost is not an assassin wing.
It really sounds like you're trying to tell people that I am an assassin. You realize that, right? By saying I'm not an assassin, it seems like you're trying to tell people that I am an assassin. Thank you for the reminder, though. Really appreciate that.
Why getting so defensive? Like you're trying to hide that you're not an assassin. Kinda sus.
I'm not an assassin.
You are cool with being deafened for $100, right? Is the rest of chat also going to be deafened for that $100? Or am I the only one that's suffering? You suffer worse. How? The Sozu sound ain't that bad for us. I mean, the Sozu sound once ain't that bad. It's when I hear it 1,000 times in a run. Just starts to tilt me a little bit, you know? I'll use that next turn so we can heal.
Doppelganger is interesting, but I don't think I need it. Flechette's is also interesting, but I don't think I need it. Upgrade the Alchemize, maybe? What up, K-Bizzle?
Welcome to the stream. Do you think that Frost could befriend a polar bear? Chat's really latching in on the polar bear thing. I was all about the fact that I think I could befriend any animal. Any animal. You guys picked polar bear. That is like y'all's obsession of what you want me to be friends with. Again, I'll be friends with anything.
Sozu Bonk Plaza.
I'm gonna let this discard.
Damn, I bought a bundle of 1,500 bits for a bit that cost 1,000. Now what the hell do I do with the other 500, now 400?
Couldn't tell you.
Should I just say, come?
Could.
Chat latching onto a bit? What an unusual event.
I'm an animal in
a little
the
bit new for
sheets.
them.
Can we be friends?
I'm an animal in the sheets. You hate icebergs? Wait, why do I hate icebergs? Whoever said that I hate icebergs? What? Cause the Titanic? You think that I'm not following this. I couldn't piece those together. I couldn't figure out the line the chat was going on that one. That one was a tough one. Just wanted to say that I got the connections right only from watching you on your stream. You're welcome. Glad that I could help you become smarter. Can I ask why you picked Alchemize over Wraith form? Yeah, because I'm doing blur stuff. That's my block. Is blur stuff. 2 turns of intangible doesn't seem like it's going to do much, but a billion potions seems pretty good to me.
So didn't get to yap much yesterday, but since we're in the yap zone today,
We are
I'm
in the
really
yap zone.
enjoying Sultan's game ever since I got it after seeing you play it.
Hell yeah.
I think after my current run I might start a new one and name my character Frostprime so I can role play as a conservative landlord. Oh, and you bet I will be clicking the gay sex button a lot. Frostprime preg.
Thanks.
Chat, he doesn't know about the Titanic. What is the schools teaching nowadays? SMHA.
Damn, these all kind of suck. What the hell? Like, sadistic nature is just not necessary. But I guess I'll take it because it's fun. Think you're always taking 3 choices? I always take it if I got the health. And I kind of got the health. No reason to not. I'm not really suffering in that department. Type shit, you know what I'm saying, Evangian? What happened to the sugar glider? Nothing. If you're asking why I don't have it on stream that much anymore.
Hey Mr. Streamer, I know you
sorry.
are against Saudi-supported esports, but not being against the icebergs after what they did to the Titanic makes your point invalid.
Listen, there were a lot of landlords on that iceberg, and I just think that we could use a world with a little bit less of them. So I am in full support of icebergs, and I just think that that's the woke opinion. And as a woke streamer, I would hope that my woke chatters also had woke opinions. But, like, maybe you guys just aren't as woke as you try to say you're not. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Can you explain your thought process on deck size? I don't think deck size needs to be something that's, like, followed super strictly. I think it's just whether or not you just need to, like... I think the main thing that people fall into a trap of is... And I saw Kylan doing this yesterday. Is seeing a card that synergizes with the things that your deck is doing and thinking that it's then a good idea to take that card. Like, right now, if I see a Catalyst, am I going to take a Catalyst? Yeah, because I need something that kills a boss. But am I going to take a second... am I gonna take a second corpse explosion? No, I already dodged one. Am I gonna take a second bouncing flash? No, I already dodged one. Am I gonna take a second deadly poison? No, those cards don't add any sort of value to my deck. And if I were to take a second one, just because it adds more poison to the enemy, it's gonna make it harder for me to get to the other tools in my deck. And so it's not gonna be adding any value. Does that make sense? I do think I might take a deflect, though. It sits in the hand really well. And then if we're doing blur shit, it's kind of good. Yeah, give me the deflect plus. Yeah, it's about having the right options available. Yeah, because a lot of things that your deck is doing...
Hey Mr. Streamer, you mentioned some time ago that you have a ninja creaming. The fact that you have a machine to make ninja icebergs to sink more Titanics is pretty messed up.
Yes, sorry. Also, what was the other question that I was supposed to answer? There was another question that was actually really good and helpful, or, like, provided some sort of value to society, unlike what the rest of chat is doing. Why do you like icebergs? Don't think that was the question. The sugar glider. Yeah. If you're wondering why I don't have baby on stream as much, I found that I developed new opinions about sugar glider ownership. And I found that by showing Baby off on stream, it was encouraging people to get sugar gliders, which was something that I was always against. I don't think that the average person is capable of providing the care that a sugar glider needs. And so I stopped having Baby on stream in order to not promote that type of culture. Because I didn't like it. What's a sugar glider? Tiny little flying squirrel. Damn, I'm going to take a lot of damage here, aren't I? It's definitely another option. Sugar glider, the sexiest of rodents. One, don't call my animal sexy.
Oh yeah,
Two, they're not a
also,
rodent.
did anyone mention Mick Amoeba played her first ever Slay the Spire run and got the 999 block achievement on that very first run? She also now has a 100% win rate in Slay the Spire, so you might need to up your game a bit if you want to move up on that tier list. Frost peeping it.
Type shit. What makes sugar gliders so difficult to care for? One, they are not a domesticated animal. So you are basically housing a wild animal in your house. And so they're not going to actually, for most people, be able to be interacted with at all. Because most people just aren't gonna fuck with having a wild animal in their house. So think of it similar to owning like a parrot or a fox or something like that. We can all just kind of look at it and be like, damn, that's not an animal that should be owned. I think it's the same thing for sugar gliders. On top of that, their diet is hyper specific. So we have to make their diet about once a month. Sorry. I think I killed her. JC, thank you for the 2 years. Is that TTS gonna come through? TTS hasn't been broken for a while. JC, thank you for the 2 years. Appreciate that.
Can I get a come in chat?
There it is. There's the TTS figuring itself out. Foxes seem to be self-domesticating themselves. I disagree with that. But, I mean, that's kind of how domestication works is like slowly over generations and evolution, domestication does happen, but it's just not something that's necessary. I thought parrots were quasi-domesticated, but still difficult to care for. An animal that can live 50 plus years. Yeah, so you're saying quasi-domesticated, which is not domesticated. Like, they're just not. August actually works at one of the best exotic animal hospitals in all of Denver or in all of Colorado and in the nation. And they have a bird specialist there that only sees birds, and people from multiple different states across the entire country will drive 12 plus hours to her hospital to see that doctor for those birds. And in that doctor's opinion, parrots shouldn't be owned, but they're really fucking knowledgeable, so they know all about the parrots. Anyways, so their diet that we make every single month is you have to balance the calcium and phosphorus in their diet because their metabolisms are so sensitive. So you have to measure out each food to the gram and then mix them all together, and it's like it's like blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, beans, corn, carrots, cantaloupe, arugula, apple, like all of these different things that have to be measured out, and you have to stay on top of that, on top of also making this specific substance called high-protein wombaru, which is basically what they eat out of trees because they're sugar gliders, right? They eat the sap out of trees. And so you have to have like a very specific diet. They require they're basically like having toddlers in your house permanently. So they require, like, they're very gregarious animals and they need a lot of space. So we have to give them playtime every single night. No matter what, they have to have time. Otherwise, like, it is very, very bad for them. So obviously, you don't want people to own sugar gliders. What makes you different and able to own them? If it makes sense, I'm not sure the best way to phrase it. No, absolutely, Trigger Happy. So we were mistaken to get them. We fell for a system that told us it was okay to, like everybody else, right? Told us it was okay to own these exotic animals. And a lot of exotic animals are not okay to be owned. And the reason that we haven't rehomed them to some sort of a rescue or something like that is because we feel uniquely qualified to provide them the care that they need as somebody that is starting their own rescue themselves, as well as August, again, works at one of the top hospitals in the country for exotic animals, has been an exotic veterinary technician now for over 10 years. Over 10 years? How old is she? She's old as shit. Almost 10 years. And also I work in a very unique position where I'm home all the time. So I am able to take care of them. So with those very unique circumstances, we feel qualified to own them. Or to continue to own them.
As you're not doing video reviews, I'll
Got
have to
him.
do this through TTS. Imagine Nicole Kidman inside a AMC theater, invoking an imagine of wonder. Behind her, a video plays in Granger. The video shouts out, "Farting on my roommate's door."
Farting on my roommate's door. Ha. I've been an avid watcher of YouTube. I had no idea you were so knowledgeable on animals. Yeah, so me personally, I did a year of vet tech school. In high school, it's like a vocational school where you like literally 50% of my classes was replaced with vet medicine. So I was on my way to being in the same position. If not, I honestly wanted to become a doctor as August, but I backed out because I couldn't take the emotional toll. The emotional toll of doing what they do is insane and incredible. Don't curse me, I wasn't paying attention. Is insane and incredible, and I just figured out after participating in multiple euthanasias through my limited amount of time that I was there, I just could not do it. I couldn't bear it, and I think that's what a lot of people figure out. That's why a lot of people go into human medicine too. Also because of the money. But I've always been very passionate about animals. I almost skipped my first year of college and spent a year in Africa working with white lions. They're a very rare breed of lions that I was very obsessed with for a very long time. Because again, my toxic trait, I could become friends with them.
I had a Venus flytrap, and it died when I fed it a piece of meatloaf. I could not handle an exotic animal.
At least you know. Would you recommend a guinea pig for the average Joe, even though they're a majority of the ones you find outside of trusted breeders have health problems? Yeah. I mean, guinea pigs are okay. They can be a little bit moody, but like, who can't? Honestly, I always recommend for people that are getting beginner into animals, I think that rats or mice are going to be a good equivalent, or a hamster are going to be a good equivalent if you're looking for that like smaller animal, because they don't live very long. Now, guinea pigs don't live terribly long either, I'm pretty sure, but I think they live a little bit longer than rats and mice. And that's because it's going to be very similar, but you're going to very quickly realize whether or not you like owning an animal. And by the time you realize that and come to a concrete conclusion, it's going to be dead. And that's really sad, but that's the reality of it. Also, am I fucking dead here? Rats and mice only live for like 2 years. They don't live very long. So if you get one and you're like, damn, this was kind of a mistake. I don't really think I'm cut out for this animal ownership stuff.
I once had a cactus.
You don't have too long.
Died. I don't trust myself even with a dog.
Oh, am I fucking dead here, really? I need to get this second thing off. I'm gonna pop this just because if I get a potion after this, I'm gonna want the healing.
I got to SDS question.
Heard.
I can beat Act 1 very consistently,
Yeah.
but how do I prepare for Act 2 while still getting the necessary damage to beat Act 1?
I think try identifying more often where you feel powerful enough. Wait, do I oh, no, I have this. Okay, nice. Where you feel powerful enough, like you're already ready to take on the boss, and then you stop taking shit. And I would evaluate that at the end of like floor 6 and onwards. Just be like, okay, am I good enough right now? Should I start thinking about Act 2? Like halfway through Act 1. Even less than halfway through Act 1. Sometimes, like, in Act 1, I got these 3 cards in a couple of potions. And I was like, damn, that's all the damage I need for Act 1. And then I got lucky and I got these 2. And I was like, these are going to be really good in Act 2 to bully out in, like, hard fights. Bully out, like, in Act 2 when you come across, like, Cultist in the Chosen guy. And Cultist has 50 HP. These 2 cards can do a really, really good job at dealing with them. But, like, these cards right here were enough to deal with Act 1. And then I was like, okay, this is like an end of Act 1, Act 2 card because enemies start dealing multi-attacks. You get more multi-enemy fights. Deadly Poison just kind of is, like, helping out with the Bouncing Flask. Helps me out with the boss as well. Bane obviously helps me out with Act 1, but it's also really fucking good into Act 2 and Act 3. And Glass Knife is the same way. And then I just started taking late game shit. I got an Alchemize into a Corpse, like, you know. I found a couple of key cards that were good enough. All right, we need combats here to heal. This is gonna be loud. No, it's not that loud. Nice. I hope that helps.
Fun fact
My
about
brain's a
guinea
little
pigs,
scattered today.
if you shave them, they look like baby hippos. Google it.
You also don't need to shave them. You can just get a skinny pig. That's a different type of guinea pig. Oh, that's such a helpful potion. Try to stall next fight a little bit. And I was still in range for that. That's so good. Yeah, I think we're rolling into this final fight at max HP. It's really nice. Gotta remember that I do have burst. I have burst alchemized to get hella potions in like some very unique circumstances. Dude, I need poison, man. I am but a poisonless man sometimes. What shall I do without my poison? I'm gonna hope I get another potion here. Dude, I can't draw any of my... Okay, maybe I do need another poison card. Yep. I misread your title as gambling. Damn, unfortunate that I couldn't appeal to what you really needed today. Damn, Frost, you're not gambling? Peace out then, bitch. Ow. I might take Crippling Cloud here. It'll be really good in removing this guy's artifact, too. I'm actually nervous about this fight. Yeah, it's a good start. Guess we know which one we're focusing. I think I want to save my burst for this. Come on, burst. Need to draw the card that I want to see. Nice. Whoops. Let's pop you. Okay, that solidifies the +5 strength for the rest of the combat. Okay, cool. Okay, we have burst next turn with Blurm. Is it enough, though? Which is more painful, quitting Fent or losing your balls? Okay, what if we actually said productive things? In the questions that I tried to read in chat weren't just dumb as shit and didn't provide anything. Like, what if we provided something, you know? I've been really liking the conversations over the last 30 or so minutes. I'll be honest, it's been nice. Let's do more of that. Nice. Okay, time meter's fine. You only have 1 power. You just don't have to play it. Cool. Hey, Poison Potion's back. Time meter, I think, was really easy for us with burst and poison. Poison's like very good for a singular target, right? I think I want to burst that. Yeah, I'm willing to take 12 here. It's fine. Just need you to die as soon as possible. Okay. It is block positive to play the footwork. Just sucks that it happened on the turn with the multi-attack because it just feels bad to do it on that exact same turn. Do you find yourself more proficient in action games or strategy games? I find myself proficient in any game that has strategy, I think. Like, Risk of Rain 2 is an action roguelike, but it has a lot of strategy.
Hey, Mr.
You know?
Streamer, you like especially cute today. Also,
I like especially cute, you know? Yeah, any game where strategy can flourish, I find myself to be decent at. I find very impressed with your skill in Spelunky.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Spelunky is a very unique game to be good at, too.
I work really hard to be good at Spelunky. Which, speaking of Lunky... Did you play Eclipse on any characters on my screen too? This guy doesn't know, chat. Should we tell him? Should we let him in on the fact that I've been slowly grinding all of the characters up to Eclipse 8? Whenever I hit Eclipse 8 on every single character, I'm going to do a stream where I can't stop the stream until I beat every character on Eclipse 8. Should we tell him or should we keep that to ourselves? I have 4 characters left to get to Eclipse 8 on. They're all at Eclipse 7. Just 4 characters left. What if you don't beat it after 10 hours? I won't beat it in 10 hours. Every character's, what, 12 characters in the game. Each run in a game for each character lasts like an hour and a half to 2 hours minimum. I'm not beating it in 10 hours. Which characters are there? The DLC characters and Rex. The newest DLC characters. You don't play Rex? He's Eclipse 7. I do play him. He's just the lowest. He's just the lowest Eclipse that I have, which is 7. He's 1 off. He's late to the game. He gets harder as you go up. He gets harder because his the self damage starts to fuck you up. So you gotta play with Acid Rain, and that shit kind of sucks. More fun choices. Or we could take the... It's probably just this, right? We have pyramids, so just take the panic button, probably. Take 2. Take 1. I would like my piercing whale.
It's almost our anniversary.
Oh shit, what'd you give me? Want some free shit? Thank you, Wada, for the 11 months. It's a very good potion if we can keep it for next act. Hey, I found my piercing whale. This is tough. Let's pop this. Give me the damn mayhem, baby. Just try to kill this guy next turn. That fucking works. Wait, do I really not have fucking lethal on that guy? It's so close, man. Sucks. How do you motivate yourself to play every character? It's my job. Simple as that. I have the ease of being able to say, it's my job too, man. Making you happy makes me happy. I'm wondering if I need this now that I have, like, no potions. Okay, save this for next turn. Go ahead and do that. Just make some room in hand for next turn. Caltrops that, and procs the thing. But why Spelunky? Chad, do you guys want to see some Lunky after this? Seems like they kind of want the Lunky. I don't know. Seems like they're kind of down for it. I'm just giving the people what they want, you know? Okay, there's one of the cards we're going to Purity. We just need that and the Burn. And the Slime, even. Very nice. Okay. Don't want to play the Piercing Well yet because we have Tori. Just rely on the Thorns damage. Really want the Slime. I can Bouncing Flask into Weaken Potion. That's pretty good. But it's not exactly gonna get me there. I would like the Leg Sweep. I want to backflip into Leg Sweep. So I think I just have to do this now. Okay. Poison's laid in pretty good. Deal with this pretty well. Even saving some block for next turn. To which we still have Tori. Skip.
Thank you, Tori.
And guess what we still have? Motherfucking Tori, baby. Actually, we don't even need this turn, but still. The relic that we got was our ride or die until the very fucking end.
129 damage prevented. Lethal twice over. Not freaking bad, man. Not freaking bad. Eldritch Blast! Very much not freaking bad. Hit me with some Denver cheddar to celebrate. Scooty, thank you for the 67 months. Avani, thank you for the 3 months. Monday. What day, chap? It's Monday, baby. Best day of the damn week.
He's an arsonist on a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks and a